Welcome back to Scroll Sessions. I'd like you to join me next to the fire here that I will be creating in just a moment, momentarily. Listen to the soothing sounds of my voice as I gather the proper materials and whatnot. And I will be starting a fire and doing something with the fire. That's a surprise that comes a little bit later. This is an update. This is a diet update as well as news. The news will come later. If you want to fast forward through my personal life and personal things that I'm doing for my fitness and dieting needs, then go ahead and feel free to do so. Fast forward. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm going to tell you this. I'm on a low carb diet now. Okay. For the longest time, I was doing this experiment with my body, and it was called, I can eat whatever the fuck I want to eat, junk food, whatever it is, just not when I eat. Okay, wait, let me rephrase that. So I had a hypothesis that I could still reach the goals that I wanted for my body, which is the Greek god physique. That is the goal for the body, okay, for this body. Marky the Body Ventura is what they call me. And the goal was to get the Greek god, okay? Many of you know what that is. If you don't know what that is, it's I think it's also referred to as the male physique. It's, what's the other one? I'm missing something. Anyways, it's like a superhero body. You know, it's muscle that's not really too big, and it's not too small and lean also. And then it's also like a shrink wrapped waist with abs and all that type of stuff, right? It's a very difficult body. I have found it's very difficult for me to get that. But I had a hypothesis that I could get to that and still eat whatever I wanted, just not when I wanted. And I was going to fast. I was going to do 20 hours a day fasting. So I did this experiment for a while, and the meal of choice was Taco Bell. And I would say for a week straight, I was getting their dollar menu, which I would get 3 items on their dollar menu. It always came out to $3.25 every day, $3.25. You know, I'd get the when they had the what was the one I like? Oh, the spicy potato Rito or whatever it was called. It's no longer, it was a limited time deal, a limited time option. They took that off the menu. Like they do with all my favorite things. They always take them off the fucking menu. And, you know, a long time ago, they took away my most favorite, which was the grilled stuff burrito, the XXL grilled stuff burrito. And it was on the menu for years. And it's gone, and it has never come back. And I'm waiting for it to come back. When it comes back, that's when I'll eat at Taco Bell again. But anyways, they had this spicy potato Rito. I think it was called the beefy potato Rito. This was like a week or two ago, and they took it off the menu. And they replaced it with the spicy potato soft taco. And so I would get 2 of those and a beef burrito. Or I'd get 2 beef burritos and a spicy potato soft taco. And it always came out to $3.25. Well, that diet's over now. I'm moving on. I'm moving to the low carb now, because I realized that I could not get rid of the fat around my waist, the love handles, and the extra weight on my legs. I could not get rid of it doing what I was doing. And I probably could have exercised a little bit more cardio, but I wasn't doing it. So I'm going to go to the low carb. And that means I'm going to be eating a lot of meat and cheese, because meat and cheese is very low carb. Some of the cheese I bought today, I went to the store today, went to Albertsons, doing a free sponsor for Albertsons. Yeah, don't shop there. Fuck that store. That's my commercial for Albertsons. Fuck Albertsons. For no particular reason, just because I on accident just blurted it out of my mouth. And That's my commercial for them because they're not paying me. So fuck them and their store. And I'll go as far to say fuck everybody that works there. If you work there, fuck you. If you don't work there, good for you. Work anywhere but Albertsons. That's my commercial for Albertsons. Anyway, I shopped there and I spent some money, which I don't like doing. I don't like to go to the grocery store. I love fast food. I love going through the drive-thru, but I realize I got to stop being lazy with that because it's not going to work out for me in the end. I'm not going to be able to get the Greek god physique, which I so desire, which I have desired for years. It's been my unicorn. It's been my magnum opus. It's been my great work. It's this philosopher's stone that I've been trying to achieve. I've gotten so close to it before, years and years ago when I was working out regularly and eating clean, as they say, like eating light meats and all that. But I'm gonna eat more often. I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna work out harder. We'll see what happens. I'm not gonna be showing you my progress. This isn't a progress channel. I'm just filling you in with my life because this is scroll sessions, right? We can do whatever the hell we want to do. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about, remember? So that's my little fitness update. Now to the news, because there's some very interesting things, and I think that you'll be very interested when I read them to you. I've got a big show planned for you today, and I got a lot of news articles we got to go over, so sit tight. Okay, I'm going to try to keep this under 30 minutes. We'll see if I can do so. If you know me, you know I like to talk, right? Especially if you know me in person, you know I just can't shut up, right? If you really know me, you know that I can't shut up when I'm around you, right? I mean, come on. Give the drummer some. Can I get an amen? Can I get a hallelujah? Can you comment? I need more feedback, people. I need you to interact with this channel. If you're listening to this, interact with this fucking channel, man. Come on. Give me a hand here. Give me some help. I need your help. I need your help. Who am I to kid myself or to kid you or to lie to you? You're smarter than that. You're better than that. I'm not going to lie to you. I need your help. I need you to subscribe. I need you to like. I need you to watch all of my videos at least 3,000 times each. I need 4,000 hours of view time and I need 1,000 subscribers. Stat. Let's get this done, people. Come on, help me. I need to run ads on this fucking show. All right? And if that doesn't happen within the next 2 days, if I don't get 1,000 subscribers in the next 2 days, I'm going to kill myself on screen. All right? You have my word. Just kidding. I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? Life is too much fun to kill myself, and you shouldn't kill yourself either. Hang in there. Everything's going to be okay. So here's the first article I wanted to share with you guys. It's from the Washington Post. Now, get this. At the top of their website, it says, The Washington Post, Democracy Dies in Darkness. That's not the title of the article. That's the subtitle of the Washington Post. Can you believe that? Can you believe this? The Washington Post, Democracy Dies in Darkness. I love that. It has such a great ring to it. Props to whoever wrote that, whoever thought that up. Anyways, this is under the economic policy section, and it's titled, Gore Pressed Biden to Stick with Climate Plans as Liberals Fear White House is Softening Its Agenda. So a number of Democrats are growing increasingly nervous that the White House could agree to a bipartisan infrastructure deal that scales back key climate change initiatives, prompting a lobbying push that has included former Vice President Al Gore making his case directly to President Biden. So the main point of this is the liberals are getting worried. They're starting to question old Biden there. Gore spoke with Biden and Steve Ricchetti this week about climate and infrastructure, according to a separate person who also spoke on the condition of anonymity to reveal the private conversation. So this was a leak. This was an inside leak. So whoever did that, shame on you. You're going against you're trying to sow seeds of discord in the Democrat Party there amongst liberals. So the former vice president urged Biden to stop the planned Byhalia pipeline, which would transport crude oil for export through predominantly black neighborhoods in southwest Memphis and could affect a nearby drinking water well owned by local utility. Same old story once again, right? These companies want to run a pipeline through your backyard. Are you going to let them do it? It's not up for me to decide. It's up for you. Are you going to let them do this? And also these companies, if you're listening, is it worth it to ruin the entire earth, to make it unlivable, to make it so unpleasant on this earth that nobody can possibly survive because you've destroyed the air, you've destroyed the trees, you've destroyed the water, and you've eaten all the animals? You know, you've taken all the animals, and now I can't have my meat and cheese because there's no more fucking animals left to milk, to make cheese out of and milk. And there's no more cows and pigs and everything to cut up for my bacon and for my hamburgers and for my slices of ham and salami. You think I want to live in a world where I can't eat slices of salami? Fuck you, I don't. What kind of world is that? We can't live in that world. We need to stop these people. Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to destroy the earth, and then they're going to move to Mars. That's the next plan. You know it. If you listen to conspiracy theories, you know it. You know I'm telling you the truth here. This isn't speculation. This isn't a conspiracy theory. This is a conspiracy. Plain and simple. Conspiracy fact. They're going to either have space stations or they're going to move to Mars or to the moon or something like that. They're going to do something crazy that you're not even thinking of because you're just a regular person who listens to conspiracy theories to fill the void. Well, let me fill the void for you with some facts here. Elon Musk. That's my next news article, and I don't even have news in front of me. I don't even need to. I already know what he's doing. The guy is a shyster. Don't trust him. Okay, stop buying Teslas. They're not cool. They don't look good. The car doesn't look good. It doesn't get good mileage. The car's a piece of shit. You know it. I know it. Don't buy it. Don't give in to any type of trend. Don't think that you're an elitist because there's no commercials for Tesla and you had to order it. You're not cool anymore. There's too many of them on the road, okay? They're killing our environment. This electric energy is not good for the environment. Let me tell you. I'm an expert on this subject. I have analysts going through all of these news articles, and then they're studying these. They have degrees. They study these day and night. They prepare this whole week for my news show here, Scroll Sessions. And they've given me the information. They have informed me that these electronic vehicles are polluting the world more than one Tesla car puts out more carbon emissions, pollutants, poisons into the air, arsenic, strychnine, COVID-22, AIDS, Ebola virus. I mean, you may not think about it. That's what those cars are emitting out of the back of that pipe. All that shit is coming out of there. You bet you didn't know that, did you? I had a forensics team. I had a biological team. I had geologists. I had ethnobiologists. I had sociologists study the emissions coming out of the back of that pipe. Let me tell you, they're not good. All those things I just named to you. The bubonic plague. Egregores summoned by John Dee and Edward Kelly. Demons from hell, worse than Hillary Clinton wearing a child's face, are what's coming out of that pipe of a fucking Tesla. Don't buy it. I mean, if you love the earth and humanity and your own soul and salvation, don't buy a Tesla. Plus, Elon Musk is a scam artist. He's going to fuck us all in the end, and he's going to move to Mars with his elitist pals. And Joe Rogan's probably not even good enough for him when the shit hits the fan. And it will. Trust me. Okay, glad I got that off my chest. I've been wanting to talk about that for a while. You know, I've been really suspect of Elon Musk these days. I've been really watching him close. Let me tell you, he's bad news. Stay away from Tesla, the car. Stay away from the stock Tesla. I've already lost thousands on Tesla. Okay? I've lost more money in one options trade than you'll ever make in 2 lifetimes, in 3 lifetimes, maybe even, without exaggerating. That's how much money I've lost on Tesla. Can you fucking believe this? Can you believe how ridiculous this company is? This company is designed to be against me personally. This company knows exactly when I bought an option, and then they push the stock in the opposite fucking direction of whatever I bought. If I bought a put on it, the stock goes up. If I bought a call on it, the fucking stock goes down. You can't win with Tesla. Don't touch it. Leave that stock alone. Let it dwindle to nothing as Elon Musk flies in his rocket to Mars, okay? Leave it alone. And we're going to move on to our next story here. This is from CNBC. And I didn't have jack shit prepared for this show. I'm just fucking finding stuff and reading it. So I hope you like it. CNBC. This is under the politics headline, under the politics section. Ad war erupts in West Virginia as both sides try to pressure moderate Democrat Manchin. Key points here, okay? So we can make it short, because I'm not interested in this fucking shit. Senator Joe Manchin, Democrat, West Virginia, speaks on the phone before Xavier or Javier Becerra, Secretary of Health and Human Services, not pictured, testifies during a Senate Appropriations Subcommittee hearing in Washington, D.C. This is on the 9th of June, which is yesterday, from when I'm recording this. A partisan ad war has erupted in West Virginia as both sides are trying to pressure conservative Democratic Senator Joe Manchin over elements of his party's agenda. The conservative Koch network is also pressuring Manchin to oppose certain policies advocated by his fellow Democrats. 2 of the outside groups targeting Manchin are virtually unknown and have quietly been trying to make an impact in West Virginia in recent years. One has ties to Bernie Sanders' 2020 campaign, and the other is linked to the quote-unquote Swift Boat ad campaign that targeted John Kerry in 2004. Now, if anybody knows what the fuck that is all about, let me know. Drop it in the comments. I need you to explain this to me, okay? I don't know what this thing's about. I'm not going to... It sounds like a nice little wormhole here, rabbit hole that you can get lost in. You conspiracy theorists, you analysts, you true detectives, let me know, what is this? Maintaining mountain values, another group that has eluded media scrutiny, is urging Manchin to oppose President Joe Biden's $2 trillion infrastructure proposal. Since earlier this month, the organization has spent more than $100,000 on broadcast and cable TV ads, according to Medium Buying. I don't know what this means. The FCC documents show that Maintaining Mountain Values, I guess that's the name of a company, enlisted SRCP Media as its media consultant. That ad company lists the Swift Boat Veterans for Truth group, which targeted Democratic presidential nominee John Kerry in 2004 as one of its past clients. Other clients listed include former GOP presidential candidate Mitt Romney and the late Senator John McCain's presidential campaign of 2000. What's the point of this? An ad war. I don't know what that means. Gotta get out of these fucking politics. It's like all the top news is this boring politics shit. Oh, here's a good one. Here's some sex for you. If you like sex, if you like to talk about sex, hot, steamy, genitalia, sperm, yeah, sperm, cum. You like talking about things like that? Yeah, I bet you do, you pervert, you dirty puta. Jeffrey Toobin is back at CNN 8 months after exposing himself on Zoom. That's a funny one. Let's dig into that one. This is from CNN. Jeffrey Toobin returned to CNN as the network's chief legal analyst on Thursday, 8 months after he exposed himself during a Zoom call with colleagues at The New Yorker. Toobin was interviewed by anchor Alison Camerota on CNN Newsroom about that incident and about recent legal news. This is a quote from Toobin himself. Actually, this is what Camerado said to him. I feel like we should address what's happened in the months since we've seen you. She summarized the situation and said, to quote Jay Leno, "What the hell were you thinking?" To quote Jay Leno, for God's sakes. Come on. Who quotes Jay Leno these days? I haven't heard a Jay Leno quote in like 25 years. Come on, people. Toobin described himself as a flawed human being who makes mistakes and said his conduct was deeply moronic and indefensible. He's a flawed human. He's only human, of flesh and blood he's made. Human, likes to play with his dick on screen. He never ever meant for you to see him with his pets around his waist. His penis was hanging out. He thought the Zoom call was on mute. He's only Toobin, of flesh and blood he plays. Toobin touches his dick. So that's that story. That's an interesting story, right? Sex, stuff you guys like talking about, you fucking pervs. You sick degenerates. You dirty, smelly, slimy, sexual miscreants. Depraved of all humanity. And now you only exist to fulfill your base needs. You make me sick. Actually, you people. You sex people make me disgusted to be a fucking human being. I'm ready to turn in my card and just give it all up. So you know what? Throw my hands up and just say I'm not human anymore. Man, it's just all this political stuff. I can't get away from it. Pro-Trump Republicans are flocking to the side of partisan Arizona ballot audit. Are we still on this bullshit? He's gonna... What's going to happen with this Arizona thing? What's going to happen? Somebody comment and tell me, because I may be missing something here. Don't we have a different president? Didn't Trump lose? I don't remember. Somebody please inform me. Somebody please remind me. By the time they count these ballots in Arizona or whatever the fuck they're trying to do, this audit, right? They're trying to audit this thing. Explain it to me. I don't understand this. But I care. I care about it. Trust me, I care so much about this. I really do. I really care about the Trump thing. It's so important to me. Please explain it to me, somebody. What the hell's going on here? What is going on with this thing? What happens if he finds the votes, the missing votes, or that he proves that Joe Biden stole the election? What happens? Oh, it just so happens to be 2024. By the time they get all this shit sorted out, it's going to be 2024, and it'll be time for Trump to come back victoriously, triumphantly, and smash that election in a landslide, right? It'll never be a landslide, no matter how many votes he gets, no matter how many votes anybody gets. It's never a fucking landslide. Never. It's never a land. Have you noticed? It's never a landslide. It's always 49% versus 51%. It's always that. And it's always going to be that because they need to keep that to keep order, because that keeps people in line. You think, well, you Trump people are like, well, at the end of the day, if he lost fair and square, at least he only lost and at least he got 49%. Right? Ah, shucks. Maybe next time we can get that extra 2%. Right? That's what, and then on the other side, it's like, well, at least, the reasonable people that won, the reasonable people that lose or win, right? On both sides, reasonable, sound people, not people that invade the Capitol, not insurrectionists, right? And not rioters, right? Not people that are destroying shit. No, reasonable people are like, well, we won by 51%. I don't know exact numbers, okay? Don't quote me. But you know what I'm getting at. You know the point that I'm trying to make. It's this. They keep it this way to keep you people in line. Don't you get it? Don't you understand? They're doing it to keep you in line, okay? 51% versus 49, okay? It settles things. People are like, well, okay, I lost. Or, well, we won. We barely made it. We got to respect the other side because there's so many of them. We got to respect that side because there's so many of them. There's only a small margin that voted more for this guy and less for that guy. We need to respect each other. Do you get what I'm saying? If you don't, hit me up. Get back at me. Leave some comments, people. Engage with my fucking show, man. I need your help. I'm struggling out here, man. YouTube is a hard game, man. YouTube is a hard life, yo. This is Scroll Sessions. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next week. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.